A lot of people seem to have the idea that art history is boring, and the thing is, they're not wrong. When I was in high school, I had to take an art history class, and while I really enjoyed it, my classmates did not really share my enthusiasm. And I didn't blame them. The teacher was generally unenthusiastic. So, most of the quote-unquote learning came from memorization of obscure vocabulary. And we had to take notes from a 10-pound college textbook in high school. Due to all this seemingly needless memorization of terms and dates and names and all sorts of things, it's just natural that people would want to wonder, what's the point?
Well, that is a very good question, and a lot of people have explained this a lot more eloquently than I have, but I'll try to explain it as I see it.
Whether you're aware of it or not, art has affected the way we perceive the world and the way we communicate with each other, the kind of language we use to describe things. And when we study art history, it's a way of getting into the minds of the people who made the artwork. And not just the artists themselves, but who were the audience that they were addressing at the time, and who were the people who wanted it to be made, the patrons. Let's say here's an artist. Any artist is going to be profoundly influenced by their surroundings and environment, as well as by various elements such as their personal life, current events, other artists, and cultural factors. All of these things influence the artist and affects the kind of work they make. The artwork can then go on to influence the world, which then affects more artists who create work which then affects the world. It's a whole cycle, and granted this is a very simplified explanation that I'd love to get into more detail in future videos, but yeah, that's basically it. Important to note that when I say art, we don't just mean oil paintings. We can also talk about different kinds of sculpture, book arts, architecture, religious artifacts, items used for ritual purposes. There are tons of different items that can count as art. Anyway, it's important to try and understand art through the lens of the time it was made in, as well as the place or the environment, like we were talking about, that it came out of. Art has influenced revolutions, served religious and political interests, stirred the souls of the powerful, offended many institutions, and deemed powerful enough to warrant destruction at various points in history. And it continues to be a rallying point for political commentary, even in modern times. On the other hand, art has also been used to uphold evil institutions, promote the fetishization of non-Western cultures, as well as justifying imperialism around the world. The point is, whether it's being used for positive or negative influence, art is powerful. The things I've listed are just a few of the many ways art has affected the world all of us live in right now. This is important to note not just when studying art history, but when it comes to creating art yourselves, because whenever any of you make art, you are then a part of art history, and you are then affecting the world. Art is powerful. Too powerful. But remember, like they say in Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Art can be used for either negative or positive purposes, so art responsibly. This has been a Humble Caryatid production. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to make more videos that delve into some of the issues that I brought up in this video, but until now, thank you for watching.